the Masters.
It's always so good to hear Pat Summerall's voice at Augusta. It's Sunday at the Masters with the usual final round intensity, with a contrasting backdrop of beauty and serenity. It's warm today, but not as blistering as expected or as humid as yesterday. It'll reach about 87 today. It should be ideal scoring conditions for those who have to make the big Sunday charge. It all started 7:45 Thursday morning. There was a chill in the air and a whole lot of nostalgia as well as Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus approached the first tee to get the tournament underway.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Billy Payne, and welcome to the 75th playing of the Masters. Today is a very special day as we welcome back two of our greatest champions. Our first starter has been golf's greatest ambassador for the last 50 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming four-time Masters champion, Mr. Arnold Palmer. Next, we welcome back a true legend of the game, a man who thrilled us all with his emotional victory here 25 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming 6 times Masters champion, Mr. Jack Nicklaus. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Masters has now officially begun. Have fun.
If you love the game and all its history, it's hard to top that moment. Is at 17, a former 54-hole leader here. Now we're going over to the second hole. Here's Tiger. He's 7 back beginning the day. Opens with a par at 1, and here he is at the second.
And very disappointing to have 164 yards for a third shot at this par 5, but today's hole location has the slope from left to right. Players will be hoping to get that kind of left to right swing on a second shot. So Tiger, after a bad tee shot here, had to lay up, and this was Tiger on the first green, birdie opportunity. Hit a tee shot right down the middle. And a good number of putts like that yesterday where he thought with 3 or 4 feet to go it had a chance to go in. Let's go to number 3.
And Hideki Matsuyama, one of 6 amateurs in the field here at the 75th playing of the Masters. Oh, nicely done for the young man from Japan, winner of the Asian Amateur. And he will be down in Butler Cabin later this afternoon receiving the leading amateur here at the Masters. Back over to the first.
And Bubba Watson at 1. Shot 67 on Saturday. And he played that shot from over off the 9th hole. Look at this. Up and over the trees. A lot of people figure if someone's going to make a charge, maybe it'll be Watson has the chance to really, with his length, be in position for a lot of birdies today. Young McIlroy holed up today. Let's get back out to the second. Take us through this again, Peter Osterhaus. Tiger here at 2.
Well, reachable into a long par 5, but downhill. If a player like Tiger hits a good tee shot, he's going to run down the slope, gain lots of yardage, and be able to hit an iron on the green and have an eagle putt. He had 164 yards to go with the third shot, so very disappointing off the tee. But he did hit a good third shot, and making a birdie, having missed the tee shot, maybe make him feel that much better. Going to number 3. Absolutely essential he makes this for his mindset. Putting wasn't great yesterday. Just pushed it down the hill, held its line. So par birdie. And that's what he would have wanted.
Tiger's round on Saturday was surprisingly off the mark. This is after 66 on Friday. The first hole, he did have an unlucky break. He drove it into the fairway, into a sand divot. It led to the bogey there. And then the birdie try at 2, another one that hits the edge. At 5 for birdie. Again, trying to back up 66 from Friday. You can't come any closer than that. He had birdied 7 of his last 11 holes on Friday to move into tied 3rd going into the weekend. And this was the one that really sent him reeling. The 3-putt bogey at 11. Had this birdie try at 15. You're looking at all these putts, Nick, and what does it tell you?
Most of the time the stroke was good. I think there's quite a lot of mysteries, especially the one at 18 we saw last night to close. He completely got that one wrong.
33 putts in that 3rd round. And he's ready to rip driver off the 3rd. Let's go to Ian Baker Finch.
And driver the club of choice here. Drive it way down over the bunkers down the left. And just leave a little lob wedge for the 2nd. Only 350 yards, this beautiful short par 4. Made birdie here yesterday. But Nick, if he doesn't win here, and he needs to do something very special if he is going to challenge Rory McIlroy, he could blame the putter again, as he has done so many times since 2005 in his last victory.
Well, driver and putter, Ian. Obviously loves that one.
And he's had 89 putts so far. And he's had 4 3-putts. Beautiful drive. We've seen some great comebacks in Masters history. Take a look at this. Jackie Burke from 9 behind leads the way here. Gary Player in 78. What a brilliant final 9 holes. Sir Nick Faldo in 96 against Greg Norman, the luckless Greg Norman, 3 times second. Art Wall, Fozzie Zeller, who won in his first try here back in 1979, and the last first-timer to do so. Let's go back to the first.
How about that second shot for Watson, Nick?
That was impressive. It would have been completely blocked visually.
Unable to get the ultimate reward there. That was for birdie. Over at the 5th, Mickelson left of the green. He's 1 under through the first 4 holes. He actually had it in pretty close at the 2nd, was just off the fringe. Had it about 15 feet for eagle. 2-putt birdie.
Well, Phil has struggled, though. As you can see, for left, he's pulled this second shot. He's pulled it, I think, day 1 at the 5th hole, sorry, and hit a marvelous shot yesterday.
4 under right now is tied for 14th. But it's 8 shots behind McIlroy.
Just need some magic. Chip one of these in.
Over to 6.
On the tee, here's Lee Westwood. See the whole location front left on Sunday afternoon. Back to 1.
And Luke Donald, at 7 under par, the winner in the World Match Play event this year out in Arizona.
Nice and a bit hard.
And really, your pre-tournament pick here, Nick, and he's got a shot at it today.
Amazing, has a shot. Unfortunately, he won the par 3 tournament on Wednesday, which has put the jinx on every single player in its history. And that's not a good sign when a player looks down at the divot, way out. My goodness, 25 yards off target. I always pass through, of course. I love to go in there and put my jackets on, and I go and have lunch up in the clubhouse and just reminisce for a little while. And it's wonderful. It's a quaint little locker room. It's tiny up there, but the history. And of course, we have our Champions Dinner on Tuesday night, and that is one of the most wonderful experiences of a lifetime.
Over at 5, here is last year's winner, Phil Mickelson, giving one away here at Masters Dinner. He had quite a poignant tribute to Seve Ballesteros, a menu selected by Phil.
Yeah, that was a great
tribute.
And Lazabel spoke very well, sent all the wishes from Seve to literally every player around the table.
Over to 3.
Nobody's walking, so left another one to go.
Tiger just checking the breeze in the trees up to the high right, making sure the players at the 4th tee have gone and are out of the way. Testing little shot, this one. Not much green to work with. This is when you have to get the rhythm just right. Long, loose swing, soft hands. What a shot from Tiger Woods here at the 3rd. This is the start he needs. Get some birdies on the board early. Make the others think about it a little more. Ahead to 5.
And the 2 feet left for the bogey.
Oh my goodness. Well, we've seen it more than once.
Ready to play, guys?
Over to 1.
4, please. Jason Day now driving.
It's been quite a Masters debut for the 23-year-old Australian, who has a home back in the Fort Worth area. Rounds of 72, 64, and 72 yesterday. This is the first round now he'll go without Rory McIlroy by his side.
I was lucky he wasn't drawn with Tiger in that red shirt. It was a little bit more orange in that one. We've heard that almost on every tee shot, that reaction. Some went down the fairway. I think that one went a little right.
Four, please. Adam Scott now driving.
Adam also made a big move on Saturday, shot 67.
Trying to be the first winner with a longer than what we would deem as average putter. He's got the broom handle, puts it right into the middle of his chest, so comfortable with that. He's had that in the bag for a couple of months now. And swinging beautifully. Stripes that one down the first.
Back to 3.
After a brilliant birdie at the second, just to move to 7 under. Good rhythm right in the middle. Just what the doctor ordered. 2 under through 3. And a difficult 4th upcoming for Tiger Woods. Tiger and Phil, of course, have won 6 of the last 10 Masters green jackets, but Tiger not since 2005. to 5.
And now for double. Well, if he had any hopes for some remarkable, crazy round like 63, matching the course record, pretty much disappeared right there. Back to 1 over for the day. Now here's Rory leaving the practice area after rounds of 65, 69, 70. He slept with the lead now every night. First day he actually shared the lead at 7 under with Alvaro Quiros from Spain. Let's go over to the 6th.
And Westwood bid for birdie here at the par 3. Four under. And it appears he will stay there. Let's go back to 1.
Luke Donald has this for par.
Normally, that is his strong point. That's why I chose him, the most accurate iron player on tour, and one of the best from inside 10 feet. Good save.
Yeah, pretty good from front of the green. Over 2.
And Jeff Ogilvy, a lengthy birdie putt down the hill. That's an escape. To be there after 3 shots is not what a Masters competitor would like. But a great putt and a 4 on the scorecard. Forget about the shots that left him that far away after 3. And a check on the leaderboard. Rory McIlroy teeing off at 240 with Cabrera. An interesting grouping. Cabrera, seasoned campaigner. McIlroy has been already quite successful as a young man on the PGA Tour, the European Tour. Fred Couples, 4 under, everyone's favorite.